the future. I mean, it is now something that is very present, very effective. It's here now, and it's here to stay.
That's where the controversy starts. They're claiming it's not effective at all. Like I said, it's all a scam, and we're all scammers, and we're all tricking people, and we're all taking people's money, and there is no truth to any of the claims that any stem cell scientist, they're just there for scamming people. And those are the extremes that we're living with right now. For some people, that's outrageous, that we're charging money for a procedure that's experimental and that's not approved by the FDA. So that's what we deal with.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if people can't get answers in the country that they live in, they're gonna have to go find it somewhere. And
that's where we're going.
And if you can see, reputable place like the Stem Cell Institute in Panama, where they've been doing it for 12 years, like you said earlier. I mean, if they weren't doing things on the up and up and getting results, there would be a lot of pushback there.
They will be closed by now.
Exactly.
They're making
probably $30 million a year.
12 years is a long time, bro. 12 years is a long time to be running a scam.
It is.
And let's say you're treating 1,000 patients per year. Just ballpark, throwing numbers out there. They've treated around 10, 12,000 patients. And you're going to tell me that if in those 10, 12,000 patients, everybody's a non-responder and everybody was just getting the fucking placebo effect, so would they be in business? Even if it is in Panama, I don't care. They treat a lot of people from the U.S. So is this, there's a lot of evidence. It's not the evidence they want, Big Pharma or the FDA wants, but it's evidence nonetheless. Call it anecdotal, call it whatever. It's not under scrutinized like study, but it's evidence. So what happened? Here's what happens: a big sector of the U.S. populations, they're going to go against whatever the FDA has to say, because the FDA has more than one black eye throughout history, that they've been for Big Pharma, not for the public. They approve drugs that later show to have like horrendous side effects. Yeah, like that, 100 more. Yeah. And then you know how much money it takes to take a drug to market? It takes
$2.5 billion.
It takes 7 to 9 years and at least $1 billion.
Whoa.
So drugs that have supposedly undergone all that process and they roll out to the public and they have like disastrous effect. So a sector of the U.S. population, they're going to go against whatever the FDA has to say. So people are still going to go after this treatment. So it now becomes a matter of saying like, yeah, okay, the U.S. is not available anymore. There's no way you can do this in the United States. So you're going to have to travel overseas. And when you travel overseas, Americans in general, they're frightful. I mean, what are they going to encounter in their mindset in Latin America? Is the issue of safety to begin with, not even talking to the hospital or the doctor yet, just the countries. Yeah. If you're going to go to countries like Mexico, or it becomes an issue of a challenge to go into another country where you don't have the same legal system in the United States, where it's the issue of your safety. And then there's the issue of the practitioners. What company do I go to? What company should I choose? What doctor should I choose? You have to deal now with a patient that's confused, that's hearing a lot of this controversy, but it's the patient that still refused to say, okay, when people, the answer of academia is, we're not there yet, we need more research, probably 10, 20 years. Mm-hmm. And then when you say, motherfucker, I don't have 10, 20 years. I need this now. I need to try it now. It's a process to help these patients get the treatment they need, because you're dealing with all of that. still the demand is increasing. So if you're able to show, like we are, that we are working from a Joint Commission approved hospital, that we have laboratories, or that we are producing our own cell lines, that we guarantee their safety from the moment they get into Cancun, from the moment they, they're escorted all the time. They have
escorted the whole time.
The whole time they're with somebody.
Wow.
Sometimes we hand them cell phones they can call. So we go with them. They've been, for the package that we offer them, they have a driver, and then the driver is taking them to the hospital, to the hotels, to the appointments, to the pre-ops, to whatever.